1 0 plus 5 seconds.
Lift off normal.
Here we have a majestic liftoff of LVM-3 M4 rocket carrying India's prestigious Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft.
P2 tracking.
प्रज्वलन और सफलतापूर्ण उत्थापन LVM-3 M4 रॉकेट का। यह भीमकाय रॉकेट आसमान को चीरते हुए अपनी भयानक दहाड़ से चारों ओर कंपन उत्पन्न कर रहा है। इसे हम यहाँ महसूस कर सकते हैं और यही दहाड़ है जो वैज्ञानिकों को रोमांचित करती है। LVM-3 के उत्थापन के साथ ही हमारे अंतरिक्ष यान चंद्रयान-3 की चंद्रमा की यात्रा प्रारंभ हो चुकी है। कुल प्रज्वलन काल 126 सेकंड का है।
Apart from the strap-ons, the core stage has also commenced its operation. This stage, based on combination
200 stages are separated. Payload fairing separated. One-ton stage thrust cut off and separated. C-25 ignition command. 25 ignition confirmed. Cryo stage thrust cut off.
DSR carries a synthetic aperture radar payload developed by Israel Aerospace Industries. This satellite can provide all-weather day and night coverage.
अभी पुष्टि की गई चंद्रयान-3 को प्रमोशन की कक्षा प्राप्त कर ली गई है।
Chandrayaan-3 satellite separated.
चंद्रयान-3 को सफलतापूर्वक अंतक्षेपित कर दिया गया है elliptical parking orbit पर।
Chandrayaan-3 has attained a major milestone successfully.
Chandrayaan-3 mission accomplished. Handing over to mission director.
After the Chandrayaan-3's lander module was successfully separated from the propulsion module on August 17, the lander module is trying to locate a spot for the perfect soft landing on the moon, which will lead to a historic landing. Once the lander lands on the moon's south pole, it will be a historic moment for India, as it will become the first country to reach the lunar south pole, but it will be a job half done for ISRO. The real work for ISRO will start after lander Vikram's touchdown, as the scientists will be busy with rover operations for one lunar day, that is 14 Earth days. What will happen after the touchdown? Once the lander Vikram lands on the moon's surface, one side panel of the Vikram lander will unfold, creating a ramp for the Pragyan rover. The six-wheeler Pragyan rover with the national emblem and the ISRO logo embossed on its wheels will get down from the Vikram lander's body on the lunar surface after 4 hours, moving at the speed of 1 centimeter per second. The rover will use navigational cameras to scan the lunar surrounding. As it rolls, the rover will leave imprints of the Indian emblem and ISRO logo on the lunar soil, making a mark of India on the moon. The rover has instruments configured with payloads to provide data on the moon's surface. The rover will transfer the data to Vikram lander, communicating it with ISRO on Earth. Now, what will the lander and the rover study? The objectives of Chandrayaan-3 are to have a safe and soft landing on the lunar surface, to demonstrate the rover roving on the moon, and to conduct on-location experiments. Apart from these objectives, the payload attached to the lander and the rover will study the lunar surface, the processes of the lunar's body and its formation. The rover will gather the elemental composition of the moon's atmosphere and send all the data to the lander. With 3 payloads, the Vikram lander will measure the near-surface plasma density, measure the lunar surface thermal properties, measure seismicity around the landing site, and delineate the lunar crust and mantle structure. The solar-powered lander and rover will have about 2 weeks to study the lunar surroundings. ISRO says the Chandrayaan-2 orbiter can also be used as a contingency communications relay.
लैंडर मॉड्यूल का आल्टीट्यूड धीरे धीरे अब कम होता हुआ दिख रहा है, और जो कि एक्सपेक्टेड भी है। अभी हम बात करें करंट आल्टीट्यूड की, तो जो कि 28.6 किलोमीटर के आसपास है।
आप स्क्रीन पर ये भी देख सकते हैं चंद्रयान 3 लैंडर इमेजर डिस्प्ले। द लैंडर इमेजर is continuously taking photographs of the moon surface, and that is also being streamed here. Currently the horizontal velocity has been brought down and the distance traveled is 574 kilometers. The current altitude is 27 kilometers, as can be seen on the screen. We can see the visualization of the lander module moving towards the moon's surface. The current altitude is nearly 15.2 kilometers and the distance traveled is 754 kilometers. We can see the visual of the lander module, and we can see that the downrange traveled is nearly 831 kilometers. We are nearing the final phase of the power descent, which is going to be the vertical descent phase or the local navigation phase.
जी हाँ, अब हम फाइन ब्रेकिंग वेव के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन सकते हैं कि हम लोगों ने तीसरे चरण को भी बहुत ही सफलतापूर्वक हासिल कर लिया है। और
Lot of applause indicates that till now the performance has been nominal. We are in the vertical descent phase 1. The altitude is being brought down from 800 meters and we are nearing and approaching the lunar surface. We are approaching the vertical descent phase 2, which will have the lander module hovering at nearly 150 meters above the lunar surface.
जी हाँ,
We can see the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, who is here to encourage us, and he is critically looking at the visuals.
जी हाँ, आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं कि हम लैंडर मॉड्यूल
People are applauding. Let
लैंडर
us all
मॉड्यूल
wait to hear from the Secretary Department of Space and Chairman ISRO, Shri S. Somnath.